My name is Insane Raven, and today on IR Reviews, TVs, utterly too loud. I am reviewing Santa Clarita Diets. So sorry for the pronunciation on that one, cause wow, it wasn't good. If you guys don't know what this little show is, it is a Netflix original series that is based off the idea that a nice little housewife becomes a zombie. She becomes a member of the undead, and she has to eat people to survive. Twist, however, is her family, meaning her husband of 25 years and her daughter, aren't dead so much. They're still very much human, and as such, don't want to eat human flesh. So she must eat human flesh to survive. No one else is really on board with the idea. And essentially hijinks ensue. I gotta say, the show is a lot of fun to watch. I watched the entire show in a single day. It is easy viewing. It is such an easy watch to kind of just sit back and watch and not really worry about anything going on in the real world. It is just a fun show to kind of like kick back and watch. It's very sitcom-y, but not in like the annoying way. It's a sitcom you want to watch. The dad, Gary, is a huge stoner, and he kind of uses weed to get over the fact that he now has to kill people so his wife can, not go full zombie and become, as they call it, feral. The zombie wood is only really used once in the series, and that's thanks to a comic book. That's not by any of the characters saying, "Oh, so you're a zombie," which I found was another thing that was super interesting. The show really doesn't go into the merits of the undead. It kind of just... A lot of the show's charm and wit is from basically these very normal, everyday human people now having to become killers. And the show is so funny and so charming in a way that, like, most sitcoms don't deserve to be. So I was pleasantly surprised to see how great it can work. The show is, my biggest credit against it is that the show is extremely short. With 10 episodes, each episode being around 22 minutes long. It's gonna be a show that you're gonna get through like I did in one day if you buy into it. My biggest critique of the show is that there's not a lot of character development going on. But for a show like this, I'm not really sure you want that. You kind of want to get to know these characters, and because the show is so short, you really don't get that time. The character development that there is, however, is pretty great. You're gonna have each character kind of learning to be okay with the possibilities that, like, death is a very real thing, and not just for the people you don't know and the people you're killing, but for the people that matter to you. And there has to be almost a point where life kind of goes on, and that's kind of explored later in the season, but to the point where, like, oh, this feels like it should be happening about this time, and it makes sense. All of the characters, all the main characters, I should say, the dad, the mom, Abby, the dad, the mom, Abby, the next door neighbor, who's a complete dork, they all kind of, at first, very much fit into these standard roles of, like, oh, he's a real nerd, or she's just a stubborn teenager. They're by the book. They're by the book real estate agents, and then they very quickly break those and show how you can develop into actual characters. I thoroughly enjoyed it all the way through. I felt like it was a really funny show to just sit back and watch and pound back like I did. Again, my only real critique is that the show is just too short. I wish there were more hijinks involved, but looking back on it, it is very good that the show is so short and it doesn't take place over a long period of time. I'm not gonna spoil anything with like body count or anything really deep, but the show definitely benefits from having such a low body count, essentially. It makes everything that the show kind of gives you and presents all the more believable with the show being so short. I will say this, these characters don't become seasoned killers. These aren't characters you're like, oh, this isn't a Breaking Bad type show. This is very much a, oh, how are they gonna get out of this mess that they've now created? One of the things that Gary, the father, does say is that we're not gonna do anything separate anymore. From now on, we're gonna fuck things up together, and it's just such a great little, like, oh, right, they don't know what they're doing, and neither should we. They make a couple of like maybe pop culturally references, but nothing that seems like, oh, I can't believe they actually went there. Which is good. It's very refreshing, especially with these types of shows. That's very easy to do. And I'm proud for them for not going there when they very easily could. Other than that, I don't have much more to say about Santa Clarita Diets because of how short and how not a lot of material there is to work with. But I do think you guys should watch it. I'm very excited for the season 2 that they set up. That I'm not gonna talk about how they get it set up, but it does seem to be coming from a place that's very like, oh, I can buy that type place. But yeah, I personally loved it. If you guys watched the show, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if there's anything else on Netflix that's coming or has just came out that you think I should watch and review, let me know in the comments down below. But as always, my name's been Insane Raven. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.